is Biden telling the Israelis, don't move on there?
And I made it clear to Israelis, don't move on Haifa.
Why is it that no doctor, no institution, or no family member will step up and say to this man, you are ridiculous and you need help? Welcome to another Essential Quinn. Today I want to share some clips with you of speeches recently made in the last few days by Joe Biden. This man has his finger on the world's largest nuclear arsenal. And though these clips are made somewhat to poke fun, I want to share them with you as a warning of the risks this world faces with such a man in charge. Why is it that no doctor, no institution, or no family member will step up and say to this man, you are ridiculous and you need help? Here we go with these clips.
Largest, in fact, after Jerusalem and Tel Aviv. So why is Biden telling the Israelis, don't move on there?
And I made it clear to Israelis, don't move on Haifa. It's just not, I mean, anyway, I just, look what we did recently when Israel was attacked.
President Biden is also telling a bizarre news story about his uncle perhaps being eaten by cannibals in New Guinea.
Uncle Bosie, he was shot down. He was in the Army Air Corps before there was an Air Force. He got shot down in an area where there were a lot of cannibals in New Guinea at the time. They never recovered his body.
Only a little problem. His uncle's plane, in which he was a passenger, didn't crash in New Guinea, and he wasn't shot down. According to official military records, state the aircraft plunged into the Pacific. Pentagon records state, for unknown reasons, this plane was forced to ditch in the ocean off the north coast of New Guinea. Both engines failed at low altitude and the aircraft's nose hit the water hard. The three men failed to emerge from the sinking wreck and were lost in the crash. One crew member survived and was rescued by a passing barge, but not according to the president, who, for reasons no one can explain, has begun spinning this bizarre variation to the story where the plane is shut down, his uncle is consumed by man-eating primitives, and he's so taken by this fantasy tale that he's repeated it twice in 24 hours.
My uncle, they called him Ambrose Brosie, they called him Bosie. My Uncle Bosie was a hell of an athlete, they tell me, when he was a kid. And he became an Army Air Corps before the Air Force came along. He flew those single-engine planes as reconnaissance over war zones. He got shot down in New Guinea, and they never found the body because there were a lot of cannibals for real in that part of New Guinea.
Bizarre, but... And let's listen to this little tale and see if you can follow what in God's name the president is trying to convey here.
I showed up at off-year convention, and I was in the motel, after the local motel, getting changed after the afternoon session, go back to the evening session. I'd come down with some young activists, a little older than me, but still young activists, who were involved in trying to reform the party. And I was in one of those 8x10 bathrooms, you know, they have shower, toilet, and a sink. And I got a towel on me and shaving cream, and I hear bam, bam, bam at my door, really loudly. And I wondered, what the hell is that? I thought it was this guy, Bob Cunningham, on a radio show, and a couple other guys. So I said, okay, guys.
And after thrilling that tiny crowd with his confused tales from, 60 years ago, he hit a local petrol station in Pennsylvania to press the flesh with the locals, only no one seemed terribly excited to see him.
Thank you for watching those short clips on the leader of the free world. In a few months, most of us in the Western world will be invited to elect new governments and leaders. Can I say to you that I am most definitely a political atheist? I have no confidence or trust in our political or democratic system any longer. And anyone saying those handling this President Biden, must conclude the same. I am, however, a firm believer in the Lord Jesus Christ, in whom we must have our hope, because that is the only hope we have. He is the way, the truth, and the life. Thank you for watching. See you next time.